Greetings, it's 2K Sports. Bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now here's Paul. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Tatum. Another shot. And here's Brown for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper. Showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Collins, no good. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
Now here's Tatum. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Pass to Vassell from behind the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Brown. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick ones here.
Tatum with a screen. There's the three. And the Celtics another three.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before the pass around.
Pass to Johnson. Knocks down the long J.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Corey Kispert.
Kispert's shot is good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kispert's got 5 now.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easy. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Nifty move. And finished off by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Murray off the drive. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Hangs in the air. And Tatum lays it up and in. He's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Pass to McGee. Outside Tatum. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Murray, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Tatum. To the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Collins. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Goes back up. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Brown with a screen. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Collins. And here's Johnson. The 3. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum inside. Pass to Kispert. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Murray.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3. On offense, here is San Antonio. White with it. Guarded now by Williams. White, good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
To the middle. Here's Bowl. Back to White. Picked by Pirtle. For three. And so it's Boston feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They're communicating.
Get ready for the Diff Squad.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Pass to Murphy. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Here's Pritchard. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive. Oh, power is home. Oh, wow.
The assist from
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Here's Pritchard. And it's all from three-point range.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Murphy. Gets the three ball to go.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly. Well, you look at it, a nice combination of size and mobility made Pirtle a top 10 pick in 2016. He does a really good job bringing energy and taking up space at both ends of the floor. And I love his hands at the offensive and defensive end.
Here's White. Knocks it loose. And they're running. Here's Langford. And a strong finish with two hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Langford. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
5 points in the game. You know, Clark, on a per-minute basis, Pirtle's shot blocking and rebounding are near elite.
They really are, B.A., and it's hard for the average fan to pick up on that, but his game is not flashy. It's all substance, and he's got excellent timing at the defensive end and catches just about everything.
San Antonio.
The offensive end.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Celtics. Justin.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Chris Paul.
Here's Langford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Second team
And there's a
foul.
10-second limit on free throw routines.
for
But
Boston.
we see some players ask for time before they get the ball.
Taking 2 shots.
Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Pass to Primo. Back to White. Fires from deep. And no good. And Boston going the other way now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
5 on the clock. Outside Paul. Williams with the screen. From downtown. And Primo pulls it down. Here's White. Pass to Murphy. Back to White. From the arc. They grab their own miss. And And the dunk by Poeltl.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Shot is good by Langford.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Inside, Poeltl. Here's Murphy. No good with the triple.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Langford. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Romeo.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Langford. This one for three. And the Celtics another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Primo. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Shot is good by Langford.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And he hits the first of 3.
At the line for your Spurs, Trey Murphy.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Pass to Langford. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Bull. The quick look, no good that time.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Right wing. Here's Murphy. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Boston ending. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the home team now. White for 3. Here's Poeltl. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Poeltl's gotten his third basket of the night.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Pass to Murphy. Down low. Poeltl with the bucket. Poeltl's got 8.
Got to admire how fast Poeltl slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
With the crossover. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
Shooting for Boston.
Here's Murray. He has 6. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Tatum with room to shoot. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
The 3-ball. Nice D from Paul. Boston on offense. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
Collins.
Good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Tatum. Picked it. Murray with it. And it's Paul picking him up.
Chris Paul.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
For the Celtics.
The drive by Murray to the left wing. Fires in the triple. 5 points in the game.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Pritchard. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to Vassell. Kicks it out to Collins. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Right side Murray. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Here's Pritchard. He takes it in. Book it off the crossover. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Primo. Here's Bull. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
And there's the drive. 6 to shoot. They double team Tatum. Here's McGee. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. 1:10 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Pass to Bull. Fires for 3. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. On the take. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you got to know the scouting report. Tatum is always looking to attack. I mean, he's great at drawing contact on his way to the rim.
And he makes both free throws. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bull. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He has 6.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Tatum. Shot from 12. Misses off the right iron. On offense, here is San Antonio. They trail by 16. Murphy's shot is good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
"17 seconds left in the third. Outside Paul. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. It's deflected. Here's Primo. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 25 points in.
It's the fourth quarter.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Boston on offense. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside Walker. To the middle. It's stolen by Pirtle. And it is Kanter. Gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside White. Here he goes. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Murphy's shot is off. Picked it out of midair. Inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking.
First personal foul.
He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
And the free throw, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Primo. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Langford. Oh, a clear. Foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Shooting for Boston.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
To the inside. The kick out to White. The 3. No good on the shot. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Pass to Pritchard. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Langford. Pass to Pritchard. 3 on the clock. Launches a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Antonio Ball. Coming onto the floor for Boston. Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown.
On offense, here is San Antonio. 9-point game. Down low. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Pass to Tatum. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Assist goes to
Tatum's got 27.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Into the lineup for your Spurs.
Outside Murray. Here's the three. Outside Johnson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The ball goes to San Antonio.
So it's the home team now. They trail by 9. 5 to shoot. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pass to Collins. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Number 45.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Tatum. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Tatum's got 13 in the second half.
You know, right there, you see some of the old school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Murray. Outside Johnson. Pass to Collins. Here's Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. To the wing on the left. Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes it inside. Inside. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. With the step back. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. And it's in there. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
Doesn't go for him. Collins with the defensive effort. To the inside. And it's Paul off the drive. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Timeout Spurs.
If this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now, they came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
They set a pick. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Brown.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Personal foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Tatum with the drive.
Jason
Soft
Tatum.
touch off the glass. Tatum's got 45 points.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Celtics take.
Peter 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done in morning.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings.